All right, folks, here we go. The final road game of the season. It's Bryce Miller, 20-4 with a 2.33 ERA, taking on Luis Garcia, 10-11 with a 3.95 ERA. It's baseball right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. Every day, 6 p.m., we're playing baseball. We have an off day tomorrow. We'll be back on Friday against the Athletics for the final 3 games of the season. And then that's right, it is playoff time, everybody. So get excited about that. We are seeking win number 130. We're crushing it here in the AL West. And that's about it. Let's jump in right here. Play full game as we do. Hopefully we have a pretty okay lineup today. Open, overcast. That's fine. And that's the pitching, so that doesn't really answer our question. Okay, so Julio could probably use a day off, but we're going to keep him in the lineup because he's hot. We have a right-handed pitcher, and we're going to swap out the left fielder for Marlowe or Clase. Reaction 68, 72. The arm is a little bit better. I think we'll go like that, and we will drop Marlowe down to the final spot. We can throw Polanco 3. Ty France I'm okay with in the 5. Maybe Rojas 6. Marlowe last. Haniger. Because we could go like this. And have... Who's in left? See, technically a right fielder. We'll have a nice speedy outfield and a good speedy bottom of the lineup. And we're even going to throw Dylan Moore in there to give us a little bit more speed. And then we'll flip. I think that's okay. Oof, look at that string of cold hitters for the Houston Astros as we get set for game number 3 of this 3-game set. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. It's game number 159 of the season. We'll have 160, 161, and 162 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thanks again for hanging out. I appreciate it. We're almost done. We're almost out of here.
It's the Seattle Mariners.
September is that month where I'm like, oh, we could be done now. It could be over. I'd say April through like June, probably up to the All-Star break, is like, man, we're doing it. We're doing the dang thing. And then it kind of, the excitement kind of tapers off as we wind down.
So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Texas 2-8. They picked up a couple of wins, it looks like. Garcia on the bump here.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
At the plate, Julio Rodriguez.
Okay.
And Singy, we already know he's
Cutter at 88, 4-seam at 95, slider at 81, 12-6 curve at 78. We were struggling with the curveball in the other game, or in the game the other day. Then a circle change 87.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That's on the outside.
Just off the outside edge. And that's how this game gets started. And the 1-0. Way high.
Okay, a couple of good takes there.
No doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one missed.
Okay. Okay, that is a surprising result. I thought we'd get at least one pitch in the strike zone. There was one like 50-50 pitch in that first pitch of the game.
Shortstop at the plate. J.P. Crawford, 0 for 4 in the win last night. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
What's happening?
Garcia checks the runner. Back in there standing.
base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
The 1-0. Fouled off to the right.
Damn. Just a little early on it.
Gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Didn't expect him to. Didn't anticipate him staying up in the zone there.
Stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
And that one goes straight to the backstop.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and take second.
Into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
And the righty deals. And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
That's okay. That's okay. A little under it there.
Stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco.
Is that the problem? Yeah. A touch late and under it. That's a bad swing.
Back our way, and that's out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball.
Yeah, the arm strength isn't great for the outfielders.
And ball 1.
1-1.
Hard hit, right side. Altuve.
I guess I would have technically, or that could have scored a run there. I don't love where this inning's going, but we're okay.
Drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Fought off foul.
At least kind of saw where he wanted to go with it.
Runner at third, 2 away.
Ooh, got me with a 12-6 curve. Okay, so we get the good walk and then not a whole lot that was great after that. Strikeout's a disappointing way to end that, especially because we had seen some pitches pretty well through that. We threw that 12-6 curve. We struggled with the curveball throughout yesterday's game. I believe it was yesterday's game. I don't know. They blur together at a certain point.
Back here with my pal Singy. And starting in this one, Bryce Miller. Singy, he's had quite the year.
204 strikeouts in 208 innings. That's good stuff.
We used to, but 20 wins on the season is still impressive no matter how you want to approach it. I mean, you think about in the past, 20 wins was the ultimate goal for any frontline pitcher. Now it's pretty difficult because of the fact that guys don't stay in the game as long as they used to go through the order 3 or 4 times and be in that position. So
okay, so an interesting difference there between the first pitch call of our game versus theirs. Both of them 50-50 balls, and we get the benefit of the strike call, which is interesting.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Jose Altuve.
Now, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
Jeremy Pena, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. In the air, left side. Clase drifts towards it, puts it away for the out.
I'll take that. That's okay.
Batting third,
Probably a little too predictable there with the high speed, high and tight, low outside, off speed.
Contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. There's a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when
a swing and a miss that retires the side.
A little surprised that they called that a swing, and I'm also a little surprised that he swung at that pitch. Wasn't a very good two-seam on the inside and just kept kind of trailing in, but I'll take it.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now for Seattle, Ty France. The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
So he only threw 15 pitches in that first inning.
Just missed.
Actually, fewer than I anticipated. I thought he would be closer to 20, maybe over.
Good job back there. Occasionally, we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
And another ball.
That's a pitch we shouldn't have even tried to swing at. Sorry, France.
One strike.
That one ripped. Myers going back.
Damn.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
A little early.
Take on the wind
Darn.
in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
On the ground. And foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
Was not anticipating a 12-6 curve on pitch number 1.
One down, base is empty. There's a swing. And
Didn't get that one. Didn't miss that one. Get out of here. Go Rojas. Let's go Rojas. That one barely got out.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get
I'm a
away
little
with
surprised. I
making a
think he
mistake
doubled
like
up on that
And
pitch.
right there, he made him
He
pay.
threw at least 2 out of 3. First one we weren't ready for. I think he threw one outside, was a fastball. Then I think he came back in with a 12-6.
Now the third base.
We're able to get a hold of it.
2 for 6 so
Well,
far in the
perfect
series.
action.
That just misses. 1-0. And another ball, Garcia. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. Pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not
I believe
trusting
that
their
was
stuff.
that was our first hit of the game.
That
It's
one
inside.
off the mark. Now 3-1. Well, he's been
At
good
least
for the
favorite
most
count.
part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their
we'll
rhythm
take that.
broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Ooh, we went with the fastball, 92. Change the location, sped me up a little bit. I was trying to slow down for that cutter.
What happened? Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Now a chance for Cade
Oop.
Marlowe.
Up.
Up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly, and that extends.
We're fine.
the inning.
Everything's fine. Stop. Just stop where you are. We're good.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now,
Oh, too aggressive on the...
Two outs. Wouldn't chase that time. The 1-1. Foul ball there.
Damn.
Misses off the inside. 2 balls,
Good
2
take.
strikes.
Really only thrown the 1 strike. Bad swing on that first pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That's to third.
Okay, and we were at least, we were trying to figure it out. We were trying to just get some contact,
The Mariners pick
maybe
up
foul it
the
off.
thanks
But
to
hey,
this
we take advantage of that that real bad 12-6 curve. It just barely gets out, but it gets out nonetheless. And Rojas, a little bit of power from an unexpected spot, puts us on the board 1-0.
Here in Houston, here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Miller back to work. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marlowe settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's Alex Bregman. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. This one in the air. Polanco snags it.
There's some good,
and there are 2
some
outs.
good
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound.
pitch sequencing here. We're getting some pop-ups. That's what we like.
20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next to hit, Chas McCormick. Swing
There
and a
we
miss,
go.
strike 1.
Got him to swing a little aggressively on that one. Specifically went to the slurve. Oh boy.
In the air to left center.
That was far from my best fastball, but I will take the result.
We've played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in Houston, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez.
See if he'll give me anything to hit here with Julio.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Still no.
Rodriguez measures 6 feet 4 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swung out, belted.
See you.
Deep.
Thanks.
That one went back
Thanks for that
there.
shitty cutter right over the heart of the plate.
Not so much
So we'll take a walk and a home run.
Here, his 44th home run of the season. It's 2-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those 2 things feed off one another.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Projected distance 443. And a couple of solo shots here from the Mariners have us up 2-0. We've had some good patience at the plate. We don't have his pitch count up to like an incredibly high number, but taking advantage of some pitches or some locations now. That's 2. We've drawn a walk. A couple of strikeouts, but that's bound to happen. Ooh, that was
He went too far, and it's a strike.
12-6
Nobody
curve.
on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
And he got me
Empty
again.
as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Polanco takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. On a line, base hit.
Okay, we'll take it. He's mixing in that 12-6 curve against the lefties, but I don't think we've really seen it against the right-handed pitchers.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time. In the air out to center. McCormick has it sized up. Brings it in. And there are two down.
Now batting.
Too aggressive. It's a good hittable pitch in a hittable spot.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. Fly to left his first time. And a base hit up the middle. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Okay.
A swing like that can help you come
We're
out of
getting
the
some good
struggle. We saw the
contact here.
numbers coming into the ball game.
We're having trouble
All he's
getting...
trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Love to see a
Here's
double
Josh
right there.
Rojas. He's already homered in this game. And that one hammered. Goodbye.
Oh! It's another home run!
Another homer. His second
Holy
home of the game,
moly, I
and
didn't think
he
that was gonna get
drove
out.
3 on board. It's 5-zip. He only needed
Man,
one
Rojas
swing
to
square it
both
up.
sides.
Any time in that at bat, Boog, aggressive, and it paid off.
I was looking for maybe a double off the Crawford boxes. It was going to be a little dicey. Because it plays a little...
Well, he went up there.
It plays a little like the Green Monster to me, where I'm just not familiar enough with it.
So 2 away with nobody on.
That is
Dylan Moore
wild. I
now
can't
to plate.
believe.
Strike 1.
Too aggressive.
Score 4 runs off of him in this
Good.
inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him
Damn,
to
okay.
recover.
Rare 12-6 curve
No ball, 2 strikes.
against a righty.
The pitch. And that one's a
I
little
thought that was going to be
bit
strike
low.
number
And the
3. A
count
little
1-2.
surprised it wasn't, but I'll
He hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later
take it.
they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And another
Okay,
ball.
there we go. A
He's
couple
trying
of
to stay
balls in a
down in
row.
the
That's
zone, but
nice.
The hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Way outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Outside,
Okay.
and that is ball 4.
Okay.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
This one in the air center field. McCormick
My eyes got a little too big there. Darn it.
Down and he makes the catch.
Just early on the 12-6 curve. It didn't
But
quite
2
drop.
trippers in this inning, the long
Damn it.
ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League
So
Baseball
Rojas,
is on
another
the show.
multi-home run game.
And we're back
Leading up
as we
for the
go
Astros,
to the last of the third.
first baseman,
Jose Abreu up to hit. The line of the pitch.
Oh
And a swing
boy.
and a miss.
We are very lucky that he did not make contact with that. That is a terrible fastball and arguably a worse slider. Okay,
On to
settle down.
France. 1 up, 1 down.
We just scored 4 runs. We're up 5-zip.
Batting 8. The
Relax. We're good.
Victor.
Vic Caratini at the
I'll
plate.
lock in a little more
Definitely scuffling
seriously
the dish
here.
lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And the first pitch
Okay.
misses for
I
ball
don't
1.
love the call, but okay.
One out, base is empty. Next offering is outside.
It's a good take.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Marlowe brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
We can't keep throwing these pitches. We're going to get burned. We don't need these innings to last any longer than they are. So we've missed a fastball, a circle change, and a slider in this inning alone. And we've had a couple bad fastballs already, so it's just not great.
2 outs. In the air, foul off first.
And out number 3. Okay, that's a little more what we're looking for. Bat breaking, easy pop-up for our team. There we go. Easy peasy. We're right back on track.
Back here at Minute Maid Park.
For as well as we've done and as low as our pitchers' ERAs are and all of that stuff, we have struggled at times. We have struggled at times with location.
So now back to the top of the order.
Wastes no time there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle.
That's a little bit of the problem. It's a long ball or single, really.
Infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now at the plate, Julio Rodriguez.
Good take.
First pitch misses.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
And that's in for a strike.
I don't love the call, but I'll take it. It's
Pitch count is
fine.
high, so
It's
I gotta
fine.
expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Back.
First. Clase gets back easily. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball left side could be 2. They get 1.
12-6 curve gets me. We are on top of that cutter. That 12-6 curve. Little.
It's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Crawford
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
stands in here. Tried to hold back his
It's a
swing
pretty
there,
rare
went around.
bad play. And we're late on it.
And he's going to make
Okay,
it to
we'll take it.
first. And we'll see how they score it.
Should be an error somewhere.
Now back.
Yeah, Bregman
Well, you can't give him
couldn't
too
come up
much
with it.
play, but
I mean, it's a good effort to try and recover, but he definitely threw that short. Bobbled it. Just a mess out there.
It's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
And the batter now, Jorge
Ooh,
Polanco.
Sean, settle down.
He swings and fouls one off. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Okay.
At the belt and fires. Crawford goes. Pitch misses in.
No, not even close. Not even close. I was anticipating a pitch in the zone there. It'll give Polanco, I guess, a fresh count, but it was really bad. We were super late on it. Crawford's not particularly fast and does not have. He has a single-digit steal. I was just trying to get it going because I thought that would be a pitch in the zone. So, not smart base running on my part.
Right through there for a strike.
It was a bad steal with a worse stealer.
And that's in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Righty delivers.
There we go. There we go. Use that slurve.
Three-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Shortstop.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. Bounce to the right side. Polanco whips it to first. Already
Okay,
two
so no
gone.
Yordan Alvarez in this game.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Altuve in the box now. No balls and a strike. Close one. Doesn't get the
I'm a little
call.
surprised we didn't get that
Count
call.
even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Seems pretty susceptible to this two-seam fastball. Thrown a couple against him. We've thrown 3 two-seam fastballs against Altuve. None of them have been in the zone, and everyone has drawn a swing. That is surprising.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for
Jose
the Astros.
Urquidy.
Jose Urquidy.
We could probably make a switch in right field to Haniger.
We'll see what kind of
Oh, no, wait, never mind. Sorry, he's a right-handed pitcher. I don't know what I'm thinking. Never mind. Bobby.
And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco.
The second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Four-seam at 95, a circle change at 88. Slurve at 83, curveball at 82. Two-seam at
And here
96.
it comes. That one's in there.
Four-seam
And it's
fastball.
0-1.
Well, these
Definitely wasn't
Mariners
anticipating
put together
that.
Some really good at bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at
That's
the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Throws me on a fastball. I was really not expecting 4 straight fastballs.
Bad for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him
That's-
for a little while.
Man.
Ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And a foul
Now
ball.
he goes with a two-seam fastball.
Up and in, and 1-1. And another ball.
Here's the circle change. I
Bases
waited
empty,
6
one
pitches
away
for that
in
pitch
the
right
top
there.
of the 5th. That one to first, and that chance handled. Takes it himself, and the first 2 set down in the top of
Okay,
the
so
5th.
that 4-run inning could become very important here as we are struggling
So
against
out, space
this
is empty.
against
Ty
this
France
reliever,
up
just
next
not
for the Mariners. Drilled out towards left
really
center field.
believing
That's well
what he
struck.
wants to do there.
That's
There's
down.
the circle
One out's
change.
off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And next is the designated hitter, Josh Rojas. Just off the inside
Rojas,
edge.
2 for 2, a solo shot, and a 2-run blast.
And a pitch. Close, but call the ball. Ball 2.
Ooh, a slurve.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
There we
Next
go.
offering
Good take
misses.
outside.
And now 3-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Darn.
Gets under it.
That's a 3-1 count. We could probably just let that pitch go. Texas 10 in the first? What is
As they
happening?
are unable to add
Damn.
their 5-0 lead.
Finally get an extra base hit, but we can't really do anything with it. And a small ball, extra base hit, a double. We have extra base hits. They're just out of the park, so
Ready to go for the last
not
half
our
of the inning.
favorite
Now it's the right
situation.
fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And again, they bring in a pitcher. It just takes us a batter too long to figure out. And it's not good execution in a 3-1 count. That count gives me a ton of trouble for some reason. I'm either way too aggressive or far too passive. That is a fucking horrible circle change. But it's good pitch sequencing as we had him out front. Only the 4th strikeout of the game.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate
Pulling
every out the rest of the way.
everything
The
left.
Mariners leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. And he
Slurve.
gets
So
Bregman.
slider,
That's out
fastball,
number 2.
slurve.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over
Giving this
as soon as
team a
it
lot of
started.
trouble. It's not a complicated pattern.
At the plate right there, at least to
I think I'm
foul
mixing
something
in
off.
just
Gotta
enough
stand
of a
that
couple
at
other pitches here and there to maybe give them a little bit of trouble, and I probably overthought this two-seam fastball. That's not where we want it at all, dude.
And it's fouled away.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That one just misses, and that's ball 1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two outs. Out to short. Gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over.
Okay. So we are heading to the top of the 6th inning.
Back here in Houston, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Dylan Moore. In the air, right field.
It's okay, aggression. Thought I was a little more committed at the top side of the zone, but no such luck.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Marlowe stands in
Good
now.
take
Looks at
right
that
there.
one inside. Activity
And
in
our
the
wild
Houston
card standing
bullpen.
still
Seth
tight.
Martinez,
With a couple of
the right-hander
interesting
up the
series
throw.
going into the
Graveman
final
also getting ready.
stretch. Boy,
Big swing
final
and miss.
weekend, I should say. 1-1. Cubs, Reds, and Padres. Padres,
So the foul ball makes it
Diamondbacks.
1-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And another ball. Up the middle, Pena whips it to first on the run. Got the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Jonathan Clase.
Jonathan Clase.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Clase, just 21 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
One thing I always felt if I played in left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball
Sean.
down the left field line.
Can't be swinging at that. Too excited.
To keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Missed with a changeup.
That's a
3
4-pitch
and 1.
walk.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a check swing on 3 and 1.
That's 2 bad
Field of
swings.
third.
That's
Didn't go.
a 5-pitch walk. That should have been a 4-pitch walk. And we shouldn't have swung at anything.
Ball down the line
Damn it.
or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive
Okay,
side.
Julio.
And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Oh and 2 now. And that one is inside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 balls.
Squirts away a little bit. And the runner holds. Clase
It's never a
leads
ball
off
or a
first
strike.
with 2 down to the inning. And there's a ball.
Great
That one was
RBI spot
tempting.
here.
That one
Just
was
gotta stay
more
focused on the
tempting
pitch.
than you'd
The run will
think.
be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Liner, base hit.
Hey, good job, Julio.
The lead runner at second.
Took some
2
good
on
pitches
now
there.
with 2 away.
We're able to knock it for a single.
Right there as he got into an advantage count. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to
Oh,
short
bad
just like
swing,
that.
Sean.
And that one
Settle
fouled.
down.
The 0-1.
That's a worse swing.
Play back to our left.
Come on.
First and second, 2 down. And that one
Good take.
missing low. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 2 on, 2 outs. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Over to Abreu. That's out number 3.
I guess
So
that was
they
a
strand a pair.
slurve.
7, 8, 9,
And
2
it
up in the
just-
home half of the inning. It's the
It just fooled me.
N5,
It
and the
absolutely
Astros
fooled
nothing.
me.
And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Abreu. Up the middle, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
Okay, we do need to get some people up, get them ready to roll here. We don't really need to fart around. We can even kind of just warm up some of our
Man at first. So
other
next up for
starters,
Houston,
but
Victor Caratini. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one out front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball.
okay,
Excellent
I'm a little
slider,
surprised that was
but
a
they've not been able
3-pitch
to commit to
strikeout.
one
I was very
velocity
worried
and
about the
stay
circle
there.
change because we have been so
Pitches
inconsistent
down,
with it.
fastball
Thought the
off
slurve was probably the
swinging.
best pitch that we
It's like
threw,
learning the
both
corner
location-wise
pitches,
and
getting those
execution-wise.
strokes right, man. So
And then the
many pitchers
fastball, we're
prefer
just able to get
working
past
north-south
him,
these
so
days.
that's
Compared to the
good.
East-West, and that was a great example right there.
On the ground to first. To Crawford for 1. Return
There
to
we
first,
go.
got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. It's the M's.
Oh, that's
5,
fine. We're not
and
worried about the
Astros
perfect game at all.
nothing.
Even try to dive, which we shouldn't be doing at this stage in the game or in this stage of the season. That's how we lost second baseman, I think Colton Wong.
Seth Martinez
We lost him to an injury
taking over on
with
the
a dive when it was literally in this. It was one of the final 2 series of the season, and it was like, hey, all we have to do is just get. We just have to get to the playoffs healthy, and then an injury, and he missed the whole thing.
Here comes a pitch. And that one lifted in the air center
We're
field.
too aggressive.
McCormick has it
It's like
sized
we're trying to
up.
speed run our way
And
home
one
here.
on the grab.
Gotta settle down a
Nice
little
job to
bit.
get your first out of the ball game.
Cal Raleigh getting ready to
93 on a
hit.
fastball, slurve at 82, sinker at 92, circle change at 88.
First pitch
There we
doesn't
go.
find
That's
the
all we gotta
zone.
do. Just
Bases
there we go.
empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Misses inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Right-handed reliever. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of
So
the
at least
hand
it's
looks
good
so
timing.
and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
He swings and hits a fly
Unfortunately,
ball
that's
center
an
field.
out.
McCormick has it sized up. 2 down. Two outs, bases
I think we
empty.
can leave our
And up
pitcher
next
in a
for
little bit
Seattle,
longer.
Ty France. Ball 1
Good
there.
take.
High fly
That's
ball
such a bad
lifted in the
swing.
air right field.
What are we doing?
Tucker makes the catch, and that is that.
It's going to be one of the things for us to watch in the playoffs is can we get runs off of their relievers? Hasn't been very, we haven't been very consistent at that.
Now it's the DH, Corey Jones. And that one clips the corner.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And the pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Fastball for a strike.
Nice strike
The
right
offense
there.
needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. The punch out
Ooh,
there.
nice
The
pitch.
second out.
That's good
Chris,
stuff.
third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical.
I'm surprised that kind of hung the edge there and stayed a strike, or ended up becoming a strike, I should say. Looked like it was kind of sailing in, and then
The M's leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a pop-up. And they get Altuve for the out. And that'll do it. New pitcher now.
so here we go. Top 8, Kendall
And
Graveman.
with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Sinker at 97, a slider at 89, four seam at 98, a circle change at 90, knuckle curve at 84.
The pitch. He caught it behind his back.
And we just cannot keep doing this.
And very nicely
We have a
done.
5-run lead, and we've been playing so well and just
What he was looking for.
awful swings.
Nice ground out.
Moore stands in now and watches strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Rafael Montero, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Coleman getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. Finds its way
Oh,
through
wow,
base
okay.
hit.
A little surprised that was a hit. I thought that was going to be a sinker. It was a slider.
Got the top of the ball a little bit,
Just
but not
early
much.
on
That
it,
was
but
a
able to
pretty
get it
far the
through.
infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now, Cade Marlowe.
That's just too
Late
aggressive.
on that fastball. Next pitch is downstairs. In the air, right side. Tucker on the move. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Jonathan Clase. 1 for 2. Move to first. Moore back in standing. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Oh, didn't need it.
Swung out, belted.
Clase is going to go deep off the field. What is happening?
Gonna land, not so much here, but here. So he goes yard to left.
Okay.
And they add to the lead. It's
Clase's
7-0.
second home run.
Playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time.
2 out damage. Probably not a thing I'm highlighting enough in this game, as we have had good 2 out damage.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be.
That
The
slider
challenge
just
not
late
to
on it, and even just
anxious and
44
come out
power.
and swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Rodriguez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And now it's even up.
Yeah, it's a good take inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yeah, probably a pitch we either should have crushed or let go. One of the two.
2 down, nobody on.
It's a good take.
to right.
Damn.
Tucker brings it
Okay.
in for the third
Hey,
out.
we put 2 more on, and we have a touchdown
Two
lead,
come across to score
7-0
the inning, courtesy of
over
this
the
two-run
Houston
homer.
Astros.
It's
11
now
hits we're banging out in
7-0.
this one.
Back after this on the show.
Our pitching's been dominant. This Astros team, I just don't think is playing very well. The Rangers aren't playing very well either. I haven't been keeping track of the Angels' score down to on that bottom ticker, but
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. Miller into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens.
shoot, pitch clock violation because I was checking the literal actual score. My bad.
And a foul ball. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. And it is 2-1.
2-1.
That one the other way. Clase takes it in for the
Hey, nice
out.
job, Clase. That's why we love. That's why I love speed out there. Clase is probably the guy to get it because he has
Alex Bregman.
90 speed. He might be just a touch. I think he's either the same or maybe. I think he's 97 with Julio, speed-wise, but
which isn't surprising. They're trying to
wasn't going to risk the dive. Again, we don't need the injury, but also like
Foul ball there.
we don't need to make it worse.
A lot of ground to make up here. The bottom half of the 8th inning. Ripped on a line to center. Rodriguez makes the grab on the run.
Oh, I love a speedy outfield.
And now Chas McCormick.
Those are 2 hits that we just took away from this Houston team.
And a pop-up right
And we have
side,
Marlowe.
territory.
Marlowe.
And that
Oh,
drops foul.
Marlowe couldn't quite get there. It was a long run.
0-1. To the right side. And the Astros put down in order.
Okay, so we will head to
Astros
the
are down
9th.
quietly, not going their way. It's 7-0.
We played very well against this team. A team that I think is going to, coming into this series, I thought would give me some trouble.
A new pitcher in the game.
They've missed some
Rafael
opportunities, and we've done a better job at taking advantage of some of the opportunities they've given us, especially pitching-wise. A couple of missed locations we were able to tee off for some home runs. That Rojas home run,
Stepping in for
the
Mariners,
Rodriguez home run, then we get a little bit of
JP.
unexpected power from Rojas a second time.
High fly ball pretty well
And
struck out
we get a
towards
little
right center.
even more unexpected power from
Back,
Clase.
and he makes the catch on the
Grabbed
track.
on the
Just
run.
missed a homer that time.
Damn it.
Man, he hammered
That wind is blowing
I
in.
thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Polanco, the next
Good
hit,
take.
takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Montero measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam
Ball, action
fastball,
time.
a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Righty to the plate.
3 balls, no strikes.
And that's ball 4.
Okay.
Take your base.
Actually lost track of the count there. That was, there
4-pitch walk, and
we go.
guy at
Okay.
the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. See the
Okay,
velocity,
that's fine.
97.
No
with
problem.
that fastball.
97's a little tricky for me to catch up
Mariners
to.
Up big in this one. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Late on that because I was anticipating a circle change.
The 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Wouldn't
2 balls,
chase that
2
time.
strikes.
Misses inside. Ball 3. And the right-hander deals. And there's ball 4.
Okay.
First base.
Well,
So
interesting,
2
he
walks that
went
we're
with
able to
the
get here.
off-speed and walked the hitter.
Here we
Man,
go.
You got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with one man gone. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. And
It's
down and
outside.
away.
Ball 1. There's never a strike.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. That misses, and a count 2-1.
that.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ooh,
That one
boy.
fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and fires.
Count full.
Thank you, Ty France. Thank you, thank you. That is a real bad pitch to swing on.
Double steal. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 down.
Trying to get him in motion with 2 outs.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now here is Josh Rojas. And
1-0.
this is inside.
Ooh. Let that go.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot. And that one fouled off. Two outs. And he walked him.
Okay. I was trying to get the steal going there.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the
Wow.
mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Here's Dylan Moore.
98 on a fastball, 88 on a slider, 90 on a circle change.
And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Polanco at third. Raleigh over
He's
at
a
second.
2 seam, so it might break
At
outward.
first, 2 out of the inning. And that
Fuck.
one wrapped foul.
That was it. That was the salami, baby.
And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses.
Wow.
It's a
Okay, so they brought in that the pitcher and absolutely threw me off. Whatever I was trying to do, it was not working. We're going to see if we can get a complete game here. Bit of an unfortunate event, or a series of unfortunate. I mean, we were able to draw some walks, but we weren't able to bring anybody home, which is unfortunate. But also, like, we're up by 6, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. That's a situation that very easily ends in a little storm off if it doesn't, if it's in a tight game.
Right now, every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Ball.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. And now the catcher comes up to him. Victor Caratini.
Caratini.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9.
It's not what we're looking for. We want that swing and miss.
Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact.
Perfect
and that's
out.
what you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hit on the ground to the right side. It's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
So he's in the red
Back
here.
to the top of the lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Corey Jolt. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
Should do it.
He's
Okay.
got it. Ball
He might have
game.
thrown under
The
80
Mariners
pitches
come in here and
in
finish
that
off a
complete game
sweep.
shutout.
Terrific job
My
in this
goodness.
game. He scattered 2 hits.
We
Pretty
were dominant
Efficient with
pitching
his pitch
throughout
count.
this
Got himself all
series.
the way to the finish line and finished what
And
he
we were pretty
started.
good.
This one
Pretty good
ends
offensively.
7-0.
We got
And the road
Julio
team
going in
picks
this
up
game
the
a little
win
bit.
and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding
We pick up a
crew here
sweep.
at
We
MLB The
increase
Show.
our win
I'm
streak to
John
what,
Shelby
15
saying
games
so
at this
long.
point? And we have the Oakland Athletics starting Friday. Julio with a home run. That was helpful. I think the bigger story here is the power from unlikely places or unexpected places. Rojas with a 2-home run game. And we even got Bliss in on the action. He had an opposite field home run. We only gave up the 2 hits throughout the game, and we get a complete game shutout. There's Jonathan Clase's 2-run blast off a slider. And we robbed a couple of hits from them in the bottom of the 8th. They could have maybe made this game at least a little interesting, but didn't matter because we had speed in the outfield, and we do get a couple of runs off of their bullpen, so that is good news for us. Bryce Miller, unsurprisingly, your player of the game. 9 innings pitched, 2 hits, 9 strikeouts, no walks, no earned. Luis Garcia, 4 innings pitched, he gave up 5 earned on 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Rojas was 2 for 4 with 2 home runs, 4 runs knocked in, a couple of runs scored because of the home runs. Dahoy. 2 for 3 was Jonathan Clase. He had a 2-run home run. And Julio Rodriguez had a solo shot on a 2 for 4 day. Ty France also got in on the action, 2 for 5 with a double and a run. And that's good for him because he wasn't particularly good in the series against Texas. And I don't think he was very effective in the series against New York. So we want him to get going. He's kind of our doubles guy, but Crawford is actually the team leader in doubles at the moment. So what do I know? We just keep those little yellow W's going. It is now 15 games. We won a 4-game set and a 2-game set. 3 against the Yankees, 3 against the Rangers, 3 against Houston. That's 9, 12, and 15. We will go ahead and advance the day, and we will advance the day again. This is the game on Friday. Ross Stripling, 7-17 with a 5.15 ERA, taking on Luis Castillo. He is 24-1 with a 1.04 ERA. Luis Castillo needs 5 strikeouts. 5 strikeouts for 300 on the season. We'll see if he can do that on Friday. But more importantly, we actually want to, let's see, poor performance. Ty Duvall for good performance. We actually want to take a look at the injured list here. Tough break for B. Hunt, who forearm tightness. Okay. We actually want to take a look at the standings here because the American League wild card, the elimination, the magic number for the Angels is 1. All they have to do is win 1 game, and they will eliminate the Yankees and the Rays. And then we want to look at this NL wild card, which is still fairly close. You would have Phillies or Braves. Whoever loses that division would be the 1, and then you'd have the Marlins and the Padres. Pirates are a game out. Cubs are 2 games out. Reds are 2 games out. And I believe the Cubs and Reds play each other, so one of them is going to knock the other out. The Cubs, unfortunately, lost 3 in a row. They were up in this spot with the Marlins, maybe I think slightly ahead of them. I don't know that they really deserve to be in the playoffs, but there is going to be likely a team with a losing record, or at least 500 in the postseason. That sucks. And then the Diamondbacks and Padres. That's the game that's actually kind of interesting to me, because I think with a win, if the Padres were to beat the Diamondbacks, they would eliminate the Diamondbacks, and then the Padres wouldn't lock up a spot, but they'd inch themselves closer to it. Cubs and Reds play each other. The Pirates The Marlins, unfortunately, play the Yankees or something weird. No, the Pirates play the Yankees. I don't know why I know that. Because I keep looking at it, that's why. Yeah, they play the Yankees. The Marlins, I want to say, where are they? Ooh, they play the Blue Jays. Eek. Gross. Okay. Well, there you have it. We'll keep an eye on these wild card standings. Who do the Cardinals play? Ah, the Giants. God dang it. Make sure division games are at the end of that. Whatever. We play divisional opponents for the last chunk of the season. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you'd like more, you can subscribe right where this gameplay is. You can ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. We'll have off-day content for you tomorrow. Before jumping into this 3-game set against the Mariners, we'll be wearing our City Connects and getting Luis that 300th strikeout. The playlist is here. This morning's video is up here. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your night. Go Sports. Good Mariners. Goodbye.